Okay, so this is me before and after. Here I made like zero money. Here I'm making like 1K and more per month. And that's why I'll show you how I boosted my income and how you can do the exact same thing, except from doing the actual work, because you have to do the work anyway. This is like a non-negotiable, like a no-brainer. Like, you have to do the work. This is just a quick way to boost the amount of income that you're going to be able to make. And also, like, nobody talks about this, so keep that in mind. We're going to be talking about fashion, grooming, physique. And before we start, my name is Aris, also known as Screw Mediocrity. I've been in the self-made development game for the past 8+ years, and I teach things that I wish I would have known sooner. So, to start off, we're going to be talking about fashion, and download, Pinterest, go to the app, and just search outfit inspo men. Find whatever you feel like you would like to wear. You feel like just makes you look manlier, or just makes you look better, like gives you that confidence, that aura, if you know what I'm saying. Like, just find outfits like that, save them, like make it like a file, where you save everything inside. And then when you find a common pattern, just use that when you go out, you go shopping, of course, to find clothes that, are similar to that, if you know what I'm saying. Like the color t-shirt, for example, like the polo, right? The pants, sunglasses. Like, go ahead and try to find something similar to that and put them on, like put the clothes on, try it out, see if it works for you on you or not, because you'll never know. Like, if you just be like, okay, cool, yeah, it should fit me, it should be good on me, but like, you don't actually know if you have never tried, if you have never put the clothes on. So you should go ahead and do that. And one thing that really helped me is like what kind of stores you can go to. So the very cheap stores are like thrift shops, where you can go there, like very cheap, like secondhand clothes, which I wouldn't suggest because of the secondhand, but if you don't want to spend a lot of money on clothes and you feel like you can find something there, go ahead and do so. You can go to like Bookhooman, Shein. Like, I've heard something about like child labor and shit like that, but depends on you, like whatever you want to buy. I wouldn't suggest going to Shein though, if that's the case. The second thing would be like, the middle budget would be like Zara, Bershka, Pull&Bear, where they have nice clothes. They have pretty okay clothes, fitting clothes. Most of them are like regular fit, if you know what I'm saying. Like, they're kind of looser on you. And I feel like if you can just go to a tailor with those clothes and like tailor them to you, to fit you even better, that's how you're gonna win, bro. That's how you're gonna make yourself look so much better, just like that. And of course, like, the most expensive brands is Massimo Dutti, which is like one of my favorite brands. It's not as expensive as like Ralph Lauren, I think that's how you say it, and Loro Piana, because like they're way more expensive, but it's still like on the upper end. So depends on what you want, how much money you want to spend. But these are just like my suggestions, that what I've went through, what I've tried, and what has worked for me, what doesn't. Okay, so we talked about fashion. Let's go to grooming. So everything, showers and haircuts, you have to do that, bro. Like, every 2 weeks, and everything shower should be like mandatory, especially if you have a girlfriend, you're going out, you're dating. You should trim your body hair, like your armpits, your ass, balls, whatever, like everything that has to do with your body. Just trim that shit, bro. Of course, like, if you look nice and exotic, that like depends on you, but most people just look like shit, especially me. Like, my chest hair is very little, and it's much better if I just trim it off, because it looks so much cleaner that way. So if you have the same type of like hair, body hair, whatever, it's best if you trim that shit like every 2 weeks, and do like an everything shower, just like easy, like 30 minutes, you do everything, boom, that's it, And of course, haircuts every 2 weeks to 1 month. I feel like you don't need like less than 2 weeks. Depends on your haircut, how much maintenance it needs, but 1 month should be enough. Second thing would be like clipping your nails. So add a reminder every end of the week. So every Sunday, for example, you add a reminder, clip the nails, okay? But not clip just like your fingernails. Clip your toenails as well, right? So clip everything. That way you are clean all the time, and you don't want to be like an old guy, like an old fart with like big ass nails. Like, especially here in Cyprus, we have people like old guys, and there's guys even my age who have like long ass nails. They look like women, bro. And I think like I've heard like they're using the big nails to pick their nose, like easier, like a quick life hack basically. It's like, bro, what the fuck are you doing, man? Like you can't. Like, everybody can clearly see that you're unhygienic. Who the fuck wants to date a guy who has like big ass nails like a Wolverine, bro? Nobody, bro. So clip those fucking nails and file them as well, because if you have them like sharp as well and you're gonna like, meet with a woman, gotta get into bed, stuff like that, like you should always be clean, and you should file them that way they're like smooth and nice, so you don't like scratch the girl or whatever, because you don't want her to like be like get the ick kind of, because you're scratching her. It's like, bro, like everybody would get the ick if you were like scratching them, if you know what I'm saying, like especially if you're a man. So that's the second thing. The third thing would be to smell amazing, oral and body. So just like brushing your teeth, flossing them, using a tongue scraper, you could do that as well. One real quick tip that I like to use is, before going out, if my breath stinks, if I ate some garlic or some shit like that, I like to eat an apple or some ginger, because that way you just like eliminate the smell and it goes to neutral, so you're killing like all the bacteria and shit like that, and just like goes neutral, and you just don't smell, like your mouth doesn't smell, bro. And especially when you're talking to people, you don't want that. You don't want to have that. So that's another thing I would suggest. Your body, of course, like, put on some cologne, some deodorant, some like estrogenic free, would be the best option for your body. And you can use like fragrances which is like natural, organic. Depends on you, depends on what you want to do, but I feel like you just shouldn't spray them on your neck like plainly like that, because of the alcohol, like it makes your neck look older than it is if you do that every single day for like a while. So you could just like spray your collarbones here and here when you're getting out of the shower. That way you spray and boom, like it smells, because you can also smell yourself, like your fragrance, and also like it stays there and it does the same exact job, but without like, damaging your neck in a way, just like aging it, for example, right? So that would be like one of the biggest tips. The last thing that I remember right now is you should always, when you get out of the shower, especially if you have like a stinky butt, just apply some cream, some like Nivea cream. I have one here. Actually, let me show you. So something like this can really help you, if you can see that. I think it's inverted, but anyway, the point is that you add a little bit on your fingertips, and then you just use that to apply it on your bum hole, That way you don't smell, it's not itchy and anything like that, so it's pretty good, it smells okay. And like you always want to smell good, bro. Like you don't want to stink, you don't want your ass to stink. Like I had this experience when I was in the gym and my ass stank, bro. And like I wiped myself like clean, but my ass still stank, and it was very bad. Like it was very embarrassing, because especially if people like knew, they were like, yo, this motherfucker stinks, like that would be so embarrassing. Like the status that you have, it just goes down the drain. Like the reputation you have goes down the drain, everything. So it's much better for you to smell amazing at all times with like very little tips. So we talked about grooming, let's go to physique. So what I would suggest is go to the gym 4 to 5 times a week. You can do it at home with a home workout. Maybe you have like a home gym, or to a normal gym, and just like be consistent. Never skip any workout. Of course, sometimes you're gonna have to skip because like life happens, just like that. But if you at least do like a shitty workout one of the times, like you feel like you can squeeze in like 30-40 minutes and do some type of exercises, do that, bro, because you don't want to skip like a whole day just because, okay, this happens. Like, okay, something new may happen, so it's much better for you to do some type of exercise to like tick the box that, okay, boom, I did it. Then the second thing would be like to eat a fuck ton of eggs, so 4 to 10 eggs a day. Right now that's what I'm doing, so I'm doing like scrambled eggs. I can do boiling, omelets, anything that has to do like with different types of eggs. Just try them out, and see what works for you. The good thing about the eggs, as I said before, is like you can try out different styles of cooking, so different ways, and you just don't get bored of them as easily. Especially if you eat like something else on the side, like steak or something like some type of like other meat, like chicken or some shit like that. But yeah, like eat a fuck ton of eggs, because like, bro, like the protein and all that stuff inside, and like it's good food, bro. It's not processed. It's like it's amazing, bro. Like you should eat those every single day. And believe me, like the amount of muscle that you're gonna be able to grow, it's much easier. So the third thing would be like to cut out all added sugars. So like coffee, from snacks, chocolates, whatever, anything that has to do with like added sugar that's inside, cut that out. Not even sweeteners, nothing like that. Not like sugar-free shit. Only eat fruit and honey. Okay, so try that for at least like a few weeks. Set a goal for yourself for like a month to just cut out all added sugar. Eat only fruit and honey. That's it. Then see how you're gonna feel afterwards. See how like your body's gonna react to all of that. Maybe like even your acne that you have right now is gonna go away. Because if you have acne and your diet is shit, that's probably why. Not because you're not using the right medicine. It's because of your diet most likely. So just be careful of that. So we talked about fashion, grooming, your physique. And summary is basically like find your style and go shopping. So Pinterest, find your style. Save the images and go shopping. Find clothes that correlate with the style in the images, and ask like the shop owners and shit like that, because like they can really help you with that. And secondly would be take care of your grooming. So anything that has to do with like haircuts, your nails, your beard, everything, showers, like just smelling amazing. You need to take care of that, because otherwise people are not gonna really like want to engage with you and like talk with you in a conversation, because they're gonna be like, yo, this motherfucker is unhygienic. He smells like shit. And that's why like it's one of the huge benefits of like looking your best and smelling your best, because that way people are more attracted towards you, and especially if you have that halo effect, because like when you work out, when you dress nicely, when you look amazing, bro, people tend to think that, yo, bro, this motherfucker like rich as hell, stuff like that, and you stand out so much from the crowd. Like you want that. You don't want to just like exist, if you know what I'm saying. You don't want to be the main character when you're making money and like be the alpha male, like the top player, and when you hop off like your setup, like you stop working and you go out to an event, you don't want to be like just fitting in with everybody else. Like be normal. Who the fuck wants that, bro? Like you want to excel in every aspect of your life, so why not excel in this one? And the benefits are like so many, bro. Like you shouldn't just neglect this just because like, oh, I want to make more money. It's like, bro, okay, make the money, but then when you go out, that money ain't gonna like hide your appearance, ain't gonna make you like more buff, more good looking, make you dress better. Like it's not gonna help you with that. So just take care of this, and believe me, like it's very important. So third thing would be like start sculpting your body. So of course going out and like going to the gym consistently, and just like working out, doing your thing, trying out different workouts like calisthenics, bodybuilding, anything that has to do with like just being active, bro. Like it's worth it, bro. Like find whatever you feel like just is more fun for you, that you like want to work more towards. You know what I'm saying? Like you don't have to do like a bodybuilder workout if you don't enjoy it. Do calisthenics if you enjoy calisthenics, but like do that what you feel like works best with you. Don't just like find anything that you feel like works best, but you fucking hate it and you hate going to the gym. It's much better if you do something that doesn't like put on as much muscle on you. You know what I'm saying? That doesn't build as much muscle, but still gets you like the results, like the nice physique, athletic body. That's what you want. Subscribe right now if you like this video, and if you're interested in looks maxing in the next 30 days, click the first link in the description and I'll see you inside. Stop wasting time.